Anyway, speaking of colonizers,
Yeah.
see the segue there? My enemy of progress is a combination of people. But firstly, it is a gentleman who goes by the name of Michael Langley, General Michael Langley, and he's the commander of the US Africa Command. And he sparked backlash after claiming that Burkina Faso's gold revenues are being used to prop up its ruling military regime, rather than
gratuities on the side. That in order to the benefit of the strongman leader, and not to the populace of the country. Does that sort of corruption and bribery go on with regard to the Belt and Road?
Absolutely, Chairman. I see this, and I don't mind calling them out, but Captain Traore and Burkina Faso, as they know that both, whether it's their gold reserves, that is all those proceeds are just in exchange to protect the junta regime. There's a number of examples across, even in Sudan. What's going on with the rapid support forces and Burhan of the Sudan forces? When you get down to it, is all about the revenue that can be drawn out of that, and there are nefarious actors in the CCP and sometimes Russia are complicit in those activities.
Burkina Faso's president, Ibrahim Traore, since ruling, he's come into power and he's done things like he has given them free healthcare. He's got rid of the debt. He has started his own currency. He started a range of electric vehicles for the own country. He's got rid of European wigs and stuff like that in courts. He has got rid of France being the first language of the country. So he's doing all of these things. Oh, he's given free education as well. He's doing all of these things for the benefit of the country, for the benefit of Africa, to step away from the colonizers, all these brilliant things. And then what happens, as is written, as is standard, the Western world finds a flipping coconut to come and start chatting shit. Yeah, I called him a coconut bounty motherfucker. They rolled this prick out to come out and start saying, I am worried about the Burkina Faso people. What's going on? Where's all the gold going? I think I just told you where the money's going, bruv. You're talking about, he's using it for his own military because people are trying to kill him. Because people like you are funding coups to try and kill him in his country while he tries to make these improvements. You're talking about, we need to go and investigate what's happening. What about Trump? And all the shit that he's done. What about money on your own doorstep? What about the billions of dollars that you lot are taking and spending on wars in other countries? You want to go and find out about this man. Is it not because, why can't you just admit that it's because he's saying that he doesn't want to deal with you lot no more? Yeah. It's absolutely ridiculous. And I just cannot stand the fact that this black man is coming out and he's saying this shit. He's a pawn and he doesn't even realise that he's a pawn. Because he's a general and he's got all these medals for what? Fighting whose wars?
Right.
Against which people? Yeah. You're an enemy in the bin.
He knows he's a pawn.
Yeah.
Did you hear how he was talking? He was nervous as hell.
Yeah, that's true.
His ancestors were strangling his
throat.
It's like he couldn't even talk properly because everything about him was saying, I shouldn't be saying this, and I know that I am betraying my own by doing this. He was literally fighting for his life, metaphorically and on stage. Like, I was literally like, this is a sad state of affairs. But what else do we expect from Americans?
It's just so textbook, though, isn't it? Is that the minute, and we've said it, we sat here and we said it, the minute that they see a black country improving itself, that's when they start to drop all these lines of propaganda and, they must be corrupt. No, you're corrupt.
Yeah. Do you get into politics and stuff?
I don't even know who you're talking about.
To be fair, Michael Langley, you do not need to know who he is. Well, you do actually you know what it is? You do have to keep an eye on people like this because you're so easily turned. I guess I understand your role and you might feel, but where is your gumption? No, I'm not going to do this. I don't know if it's as easy to say that, but you're in this position and you're allowing yourself to be used. And basically what he's doing is just turncoating for the whites.
Well, even if you bring it back to now, all right, so I don't know how old you are, but
12. 30.
Okay, all right, so you're missing it slightly. But let's say you was in your early 20s and they came and did a drafting and you had to join the British Army. Would you?
No.
I think that's the thing. Somebody who's in the military, they will make you do shit.
Yeah.
And that's a real thing for you young'uns.
Because
that's what they
You
keep
pass
talking
it,
about.
But generally, it's like, I think it may be like 17 to 25. If they do a drafting here, it's going to be young folk that they're going to wheel out there to be fighting.
I don't even trust the 18 to 25 because I think, especially if they get desperate, because people will find ways out of it. They will extend it. They'll be like, okay, you know what? The 30 to 35s, you're in it.
Of course they will.
I got a bad back. I injured my back at work. Since then,
I'll be a liability.
I can't do a madness. So you have
I hear it.
I
count
can't
me
be
out.
rolling.
Imagine, I would not last. Yeah, that's one of the biggest reasons why I would never encourage anyone in my family to sign up to be in any army, any cadet, any navy, anything. Because if you get to that level as well and you climb up the ranks, you're going to be rolled out and you're going to be the face of it, and they will use you when they want to placate and recolonize the countries that you represent. And that's what happens all the time. Ibrahim Traore isn't necessarily... I'm not from Burkina Faso, so there's always going to be people that are for and against him.
Yeah.
In the news, it seems like what he's doing is an amazing thing. There are some things that people might criticize, and I don't live there, so I don't know what it's like being under military rule. So I wouldn't want to actually say all of that and all his intentions are great because I don't know enough about him. But on the front line and the headlines, what he's doing, we have said it before, we would like more African leaders and other black country leaders to follow suit and get rid of the colonizers and be more independent and get rid of that debt and find a way not to pay back that debt. How dare they be in debt? And sort out our countries and restructure them without being dependent on the West.
This is why they're vexed, though, because there are other countries that are joining him.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, he's absolutely influencing the younger population of leaders in Africa. And so long may it rain. I hope it spreads to the Caribbean too.